Hey, it's Christmas. It's Effy tonight, bitch. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Best Wrestling Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from The Rock, New York, weighing in at 210 pounds. He is the divine leader, the child of the 8th day, Saieve Al Sabah. And his opponent, from Tallahassee, Florida, he is the wettest Matty Daddy, the boy who brought the groceries, the hashtag feminist icon, and he is the reigning and defending Best Wrestling Champion. This is Effy!
Best Wrestling Championship up for grabs in this one. Effy, or as he would like to be known tonight, Effy, because it is Christmas in July.
Sure is.
Or Xmas in July, depending on your preference. You're having a hard time putting the belt back together.
I just want to display it, let everyone know what's on the line in this one.
Saieve Al Sabah captured the #1 contendership in surprising fashion, Max.
He got his butt kicked with steel chairs and everything from Serpentico at Bring Your Mom, but he somehow walked out victorious. Corkscrew neckbreaker through a table to pick up the victory in the #1 contendership for the Best Wrestling Championship. As he goes toe-to-toe with the feminist icon, Effy.
Oh, a little smooch there on top of the head. Well, Saieve has certainly come a long way since debuting, just about a year ago, right? Here at Fest.
I would have to say he's probably the most underrated and most surprising athlete to come through Fest Wrestling. First time I saw him, I had no idea who he is, and I think he's one of the most impressive members of our locker room.
Recently made his debut for Evolve.
And Evolve must have liked it because he is signed on for their next 5 events. But for now, he's stepping toe-to-toe with our champion, Effy, who has defended his championship.
Rolls up Saieve, who powers out at 2. Oh! What a right hand by Sabah.
He's defended the championship against Leva Bates and Joey Ryan. He won it from Sue Young. Sue Young held onto it for well over a year.
What a cathartic moment it was seeing Effy capture the Fest Championship from Sue. What speed and crispness by Saieve Al Sabah, really taking the fight to the champion here in this match.
And Effy has held on to that championship for 161 days, but so did the Gymnasty boys, and they lost their championships earlier tonight. Will Effy see a similar
Quickly
fate?
into the cover here, and only a 1 count this time. Effy recently sold out of his signature fragrance, I understand.
I think it's about the 3rd or 4th run, too.
I was going to say it's on back order at this point. Whoa! Whoa! I don't know what you call that. Oh! Wow!
Stepping on the lower back of Saieve Al Sabah, and his neck was hitting the ring apron. And now he is laid out on that apron as Effy is heading up to that 2nd rope. And let's see what he's in. Oh, he's heading up top.
Oh, no! Senton off the top. right onto the ring apron. And Max, as you know, the ring apron.
That's the hardest part of the ring. That's where all that steel meets. And I just heard someone in the crowd say it probably got picked up in the microphone. Everyone knows that's the hardest part of the ring. At least the center of the ring, those boards got some give. You're just hitting nothing but steel. And Saieve Al Sabah,
Springboard moonsault off the second rope, nearly launched himself right into one of the fans.
he landed on his feet. And now he rolls the champion Effy into the ring.
Let's heard some other loudmouth just say that it's the hardest part of the ring.
Everyone knows it, Rich.
For the title. And a kick out.
We do like to remind you about it, though, every time. And Saieve Al Sabah taunting the champ as he's got his boot across the neck. Wow! And a spinning, I don't even know what to call that, spinning flip senton.
I don't know if he landed with a shoulder. Quickly into the cover, and Effy out at 1. Listen, you know what? Saieve is really bringing the assault, really bringing the attack. There it is again. Oh, this time Effy is going to make a pay. Trying to get him into the cross arm breaker. Sabah able to shimmy free. Oh, he could have been in a bad way there, Max. But Effy nails a T-bone suplex that time. And suddenly the momentum shifting back towards the champ.
And we haven't seen much submission from Effy, but maybe he's got to dig deep and find new maneuvers to take out Al Sabah. He's got his hands full with this one.
When you think about the fights that Effy has had over the year and a half since really establishing himself here as, I don't know if you want to call him the face that runs the place, but one of the top competitors here at Fest. Double underhook suplex, launching Sabah into the corner. You think about the battles that he had with Awaken, with Leon Scott.
He's gone to war and he can take the punishment.
He can, but what I'm curious about is how, as this man, running knee right into the temple. I was curious to see how this match would unfold with somebody like Sabah, who brings a much different style than Effy has seen here from other opponents.
I mean, Effy has been at odds with Tony Weinbender. He thinks, oh, you're booking me with these indie darlings, these big names, but he doesn't think they have the talent. He knows that Saieve Al Sabah has got the talent.
Into the cover here, and Sabah at 2.
And we may need to see a new side of Effy for him to walk out still Fest Wrestling champion in this one.
Getting a little frustrated. But again, you think about like the Leon Scotts, you think about, you know, Su Yung. Those were battles, those were fights. They were not necessarily wrestling matches. They were battles.
They were wars. Lots
yeah.
of weapons being used.
Now, we know that Sabah can bring that, but Saieve Al Sabah brings speed, quickness, agility.
A whole nother level of skill coming from Al Sabah.
And that is not to diminish anything that Su Yung or Leon Scott has put together. They're just different competitors.
Completely agree, Rich.
So far, though, Effy seems to be matching up with him pretty well, huh?
Effy sends Al Sabah into the corner, and he's got him lifted up. And once again, heading back upstairs, seeing more of this from Effy. And drives the fist.
Hooks both legs. No, the inside leg that time. Thought he had both, but a kick out at 2. Effy's starting to, you see the look on his face. He's like, all right, I know what I got to do next. I know what's next. He knows he has to dig deep. He knows that he has to be patient. You're not going to beat Saieve Al Sabah quickly. You're not going to beat him with one move, that's for sure.
No, but you're going to have to. I mean, we saw Sabah get crushed by steel chairs for 15 straight minutes by Serpentico at our last event. It's going to take a hell of a lot to take him out.
Oh my God!
Reversal from Al Sabah, but he's unable to make the pinfall. But temporarily has dazed the champion.
That was a desperation move by Sabah. Desperation move with the championship on the line. Referee Frank Gastineau starting the count.
Al Sabah slowly making his way back to his feet. And Al Sabah with the block and a number of blows to Effy. It spins around and nearly takes him off his feet, but it's not enough.
Looked like he was channeling the dream there with some of those punches.
And he's also got a certain swagger to his style. Much like that, popping up from that suplex and showing off some moves.
Corkscrew elbow. Cover for the championship. A little loose on that cover, and Effy able to get the shoulder up.
A little bit of showboating from Al Sabah. He's got to clinch both those legs and try and get that pinfall. And Al Sabah thinks he's got Effy right where he wants him. But he is...
Oh, hold on here.
And Effy somehow pops up.
Oh!
Sabah takes his attention away from the champion, and it has cost him.
Mule kick right to the back of the head, and then a running, I don't know what that was, a leg lariat from behind? Oh!
Step up senton from the champion. We're seeing all sorts of new moves from Effy. I've never seen him do half of these. He is really digging deep.
Hear what they're chanting there, Max? They're chanting daddy.
Effy is daddy.
Effy is, yeah.
Effy brings home the groceries.
Oh, what a curb stomp!
A step-up curb stomp. Some extra oomph into that one.
Is that enough? Cover!
Another.
My God, he kicked out.
Another 2 count. I mean, like we said, he's been taken out by chairs and somehow kicked out, and it's gonna take a lot to take out Al Sabah. And one thing is for sure, this crowd is behind our champion Effy, as he is embarrassing Al Sabah with a number of slaps across the face. Swing and a miss from Effy. And a swing and a solid fist to the face of Effy from Al Sabah.
It was almost like a power slam. He popped right back up. Standing moonsault. Knees into the midsection, and Effy out of 2.
And these unique combinations from Saieve Al Sabah almost getting him the victory.
Usually Saieve will nail that moonsault perfectly. You can tell how tired and worn out he is. Actually kind of worked in his favor, though, with the knees crashing into the midsection. What's Sabah doing this time? Pump handle suplex.
A little extra snap on that one, too.
And again with the corkscrew. But again, can't make the cover.
It's one thing that Al Sabah doesn't do is conserve his energy. He lays it all out on the line with these interesting combinations. And Al Sabah headed upstairs, but he's interrupted by Effy.
A couple of uppercuts. I mean, look at how worn out both of these competitors are. That is a dangerous spot for both to be in.
This is not going to end well for one of them, that's for sure. Perhaps both.
Only one place to go. Oh, man. And that is straight down. Effy landed right on his chin, and Sabah on the precipice of walking out of here, the new Fest Wrestling Champion.
The divine leader.
Oh, who is this?
And there's Serpentico.
Serpentico with that chair. Still sore. Oh, right over the skull. He's still upset about not getting that #1 contender. Oh, that's not Serpentico.
Jason Kane has quit Fest Wrestling. We haven't seen him him in months.
He doesn't even belong here. Kane has interrupted this matchup.
And the official has thrown this one out. We have a no contest.
Never mind that. Jason Kane attacking the Fest champion Effy with a steel chair. Oh! What is this? What is this?
Jason Kane has super kicked our senior official, Frankie Gastineau.
Oh! And referee Tony Stabile just got clocked off the skull. Where's Tony Winebender? Get some order out here. This guy doesn't belong here. Kane quit.
Oh! Jason Kane just took out our ring announcer.
The hell is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with this guy?
And he has placed the steel chair over the neck of Effy.
Did you miss me? The entire time I was in Fest Wrestling, I was thrown in stupid multi-man matches, and you know what that made me develop? A bad attitude. I've had peaceful protest after peaceful protest. Just ignore them. And you know what that made me develop? A bad attitude. So I quit, but I still see I'm used in the entrance video for Fest without being compensated. And you know what that made me develop? A bad attitude. And now I still see Effy parading around with the Fest title that I never got a shot at, and that made me develop a bad attitude. So, I don't give a damn about y'all booing. I am back to protest Effy's title reign and take a knee on Fest Wrestling. As a matter of fact, I'm confiscating this belt. It's mine now. I'm gone and I'm never coming back.
And Jason Kane has taken...
Tony's trying to grab the title back from him, and Jason Kane being chased out of the building.
Jason Kane has left the building with the Fest Wrestling Championship as members of the locker room have chased him. I even saw Leon Scott, who is Effy's mortal enemy. He just does not think this is acceptable. Jason Kane taking out numerous officials and non-wrestlers here at Xmas in July, and he's left the building with the belt. Effy does no longer have his championship. He did not lose it.
We're trying to restore some order here. Tony Winebender, the brains behind Fest.
Tony, are you all right? Is Charles all right? Where the fuck is Charles? Hey, I don't know what's going on here. We run loose with the rules and shit, but who the fuck let Jason Kane in here? 8 seconds, you need to get better at security around here. I got nobody at this door, nobody at this door, next show. We're changing shit up. And Serpentico, what the fuck, you? I don't know, man. We try to have fun, try to have a party. You guys put on a hell of a fucking match. This isn't over. This match is not over. This has got to happen again, gentlemen. You put on a hell of a fucking battle. Tomorrow, where's Kate going? You think he's going to North Carolina?
I don't give a fuck where Jason Cade's going. Fuck Jason Cade. You familiar? I'm driving to Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm gonna go try to rub elbows with famous people so I can have a career like Cade.